Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again to do another journey, and this time on a line that looks like I've only ever done one journey on. York to Peterborough Modern, complete in brackets, and we're going to take a rather snowy, wintry trip between Selby and York in a Class 158. What can possibly go wrong? But it's a diesel. What can possibly go right? Grab that guidebook to Diesely Snow Fun, and let's go. So yes, hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to Train Sim. If you're new to my videos, again, welcome indeed. Trains goes out on the channel every single Wednesday. Something from OMSI, the bus simulator, on a Monday. Something from Fernbus on a Friday. Every other Saturday is something from Tourist Bus. The opposite Saturday, something from Flight. That's noisy. During the current times we are going through, though, I am putting out some extra content in the form of something from a Twitch stream on a Tuesday. On Twitch Tuesday, and trucking on a Thursday, along with some content on a Friday as well. Wow, this does look snowy. Snowy indeed. Let's just pull the camera back a bit and take a bit of a cheeky screenshot. Right, pop some lights on. Jump inside then. Let some passengers on. Can't even see the track in front of me. That's not a good sign. And we've got a red light, so this is going to go well. But it's a diesel, and we do like a diesel. That is definitely very, very snowy. Hopefully we do get a green light. Let's take another screenshot of that. Right, so timiness bonus we got. We're moving forward, but we've got a red. I'm guessing we got a rate. We got a. I can't even speak. We've got to wait for that freight train to pass. I can't even see the tracks. That's pretty cool. So yes, got to wait for him to go through and then clear the next light. He's not too long a train. We've got a view inside. All our passengers waiting. 17 miles to York. So looks like that's the only stop we've got. But it's going to be kind of cool when we've got snowy conditions like this. I do like a bit of train sim. Right, so you've got to wait for that line. So he's got to wait until he clears the next signal. And then we'll get a yellow. And then hopefully, there we go. We've got a green, actually, and a track change. Won't accelerate too quickly, in case we get wheel slip. But couldn't even see the track. Right, currently in a 20 limit and then a 25 limit coming up. So going off around here to the right. Freight train's disappearing off down there. Track has all but disappeared. Wow, this is kind of freaky. So it's like we're driving with no tracks. That's really bizarre. We've got a 45 limit coming up with no tracks. But we've got a green light, so that's something. At least we can see roughly where we should be going. So we see tracks where the points are, and then they disappear again. That's very snowy. somewhat freaky. But it's going to make for an interesting journey. 17 miles where you can't see where you're going. It's just blankness in front of you. So yes, content being added to during the current times that we're in. Obviously only be putting out that extra content for as long as we're in those current times. I am trying to record some content in advance so that I've got enough for like 2 weeks ahead. So once the lockdown finishes, content will continue for a couple of weeks and then we'll go back to normal. I will announce when the last of my unscheduled content will be, but trains will stay on the channel ongoing, along with OMSI and Fernbus and Tourist Bus for sure. So still be my normal content, and we'll get the odd random Sunday, but it's just the extra content I'm putting out will stop once, like a lot of people in the country, once I return to work. Because as I'm recording this, that's currently not a thing. Which is why I'm putting out 2 streams a day on Twitch and putting out a video a day. Right, flashing yellows. It is really odd not being able to see the tracks. As long as they're under there somewhere, I don't really mind, but that's definitely strange. And we got a 40 coming up as well. So we'll get ready to slow down for that. But it's just this train in the bleakness. Yeah, I think whoever designed the scenario probably overdid it slightly on the snow. Right, apply a little bit of brake, get ourselves down to the 40. Oh, another train coming the other way. Freight train, or just a loco. But yeah, really am enjoying Train Sim. I think it's number 2 of my favourite sims, currently behind X-Plane. I really do like the variety of routes and the variety of trains that you can get in. You know, sometimes getting them, some things like this are simple. You just get in and you know how it works. But it's quite nice jumping in something a little bit more complicated. And I like sticking, as I am currently, to UK routes because I can sort of relate to where they are rather than end up being somewhere that I don't know. Right, so track change, going over there. And I'm sort of getting used to the signalling. Okay, I didn't expect to be going off down here, but that's obviously a thing that's happening. So main line carries on up there by the looks of things. And we're going off down here into the unknown. So yes, plenty of UK routes for me to look at. So plenty of content still upcoming for Train Sims. If you like Train Sim videos, do hit subscribe. It is something that will continue on the channel ongoing. It's definitely freaky not seeing any track. So rejoining another main line. And then 125 limit. Yeah, that's not going to be a thing, is it? Surely. So sticking to the 40. So here's the 125 limit on 90 for freight. The track's not even there as we cross the bridge. That's really odd. Right, there we go. Building up a bit of speed now. Slowly. Very slowly. Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of these trains where you've just got to look out this little porthole. I like to have cabs with a really open view, but you know, it's a diesel, so I'll forgive it. I am a diesel fan. I do like the noise. And the snow is kind of cool. Even if you can't see the tracks. And if you haven't done already, do please check out the Discord server. A lot more people, again, as I record this, a lot more people are joining in with Discord now, which is fantastic. Trying to get people involved by doing a lot more multiplayer streams, so getting people involved in the multiplayer, and trying to engage people in the Discord community. And once people do join in, it's an awesome place to be, and somewhere I am very proud to be part of. It's fantastic. So I'll put a link to Discord below. I'll also put a link to this route below as well. So check out both of them. And yes, doing a couple of train sim streams. Still trying to organise, again as I record this, a really long route. We've done a couple in the past. We did London to Edinburgh, which was 5 hours. And we've done Paddington to Penzance in a Pacer, which took 8 hours. Both of those are out there on YouTube. The Pacer one was really, really good fun for an 8-hour stream. It was really enjoyable. Yeah, that was all 64 stops, I think it was, between London and Penzance in a Pacer. And currently trying to plan to do another one, which will be live streamed and then will, of course, go out on YouTube as well. So yeah, train sim definitely staying a part of my schedule. Oh, another train coming the other way. Oh, HST coming the other way. So still gaining speed. 10 miles to go to York, so a bit of a shorter journey on this one. But I did just fancy driving a diesel. And whilst debating, just as we start gaining a bit of speed, what's the maximum speed for this thing? 90 miles an hour maximum speed. Just as we start gaining a bit, you watch, we'll get a speed reduction coming up. Currently still accelerating really, really slowly. Our expected time in York is 9:12, but we're due to arrive there at 9:13. So currently running a minute late. So 9 miles to go, which means we are going to have a speed reduction because we're doing 80 miles an hour. So it's not going to be this fast all the way in. Again, York, a place I've never been to. I do want to try and go to York Railway Museum. Did have a few things planned for this year to go to some places. You know, I wanted to travel on a Pacer, so I've never been on one. I wanted to travel on the HST one last time, and to go to York. And was hoping to try and, you know, put all three of those things into one like long weekend. But currently going through this pandemic. Haven't a chance to do any of them. I think by the time it's all over, I probably won't have a chance. It's definitely really odd not seeing any tracks. That's really bizarre. We've only got 8 miles to go now, though, to York, and it's still saying we're going to arrive at 9:13. So where is this speed reduction coming? It's got to be soon. So we are nearing the maximum speed for this thing. It's taken a long time to get there. Quite noisy inside. Oh, okay. It's got an AWS, so double yellows. So speed limit change coming up. Thankfully I spotted it, so I was out of cab. Let's back off then. Yeah, there we go, 45. So we'll bring the revs down, start slowing ourselves down. So 45 coming up. See, I did wonder why it was going to take so long to get all the way in. Alright, single yellow. Bring that speed down. It's really strange. The only time we see the tracklet is when they're crossing each other. Right, down to 60, 50. And there we go. Down to 45. So we're changing track. And then 5 miles to go to York. So over there. There we go. And I'm guessing over again. Yep. And then just under 5 miles to go now. Back to 100 limit. Our ETA's dropped, now due in at 9:12:41. So we should be about 45 seconds late. Shame there's no stops on this, but it's been quite a nice run so far. And a shorter run as well. I said this will make up for the fact that we are going to get a longer run coming up in another video. So a bit of a mixture of length of content. And 4 miles to go. I think it's have some sort of snow catcher really on it, wouldn't you? It's just odd that there's just no tracks. Whether that was deliberate or whether there's an issue with the map. I am running the AP track enhancement pack, so whether that's affected the track in the scenario. But hey, it's been enjoyable. Quite nice having a snowy day out there. I'm expecting another slowdown though. Another one coming the other way. Three miles to go, 5 minutes to get there. Yeah, quite liking the train. It is a restricted view, only having this little window in front. But the fact that it's a diesel does make up for it. Having that pipe picking out there is quite annoying. Imagine if you spend a lot of time in one of these, you'd be going, that's really annoying. I'm sure they could have put that behind that bulkhead. And the imagery of that isn't fantastic either. Right, we've got a 90, then a 60 coming up, which I'm guessing as we should be doing 100. It's just slowing us down from the 100 down to the 60. And then we got a 30. So yeah, slowing down now to come into York. And then a 15. Wow, really slowing us down. make our way down through the 60. And then it will be 30. And then in we come on a very snowy morning. So yeah, don't forget to check out my other content as well. If you're into train sim, you might enjoy some of the other stuff that I do. So a bit of OMSI, the bus simulator, firm bus coach simulator, and a bit of flying, and a bit of tourist bus as well as my regular content. I say because I'm streaming every day on Twitch, or twice a day, 6 days a week on Twitch, then I'm putting out one of those or a couple of those a week, Twitch streams. So do go and check those out. I'm having to brake fairly heavily now to try and get myself down to the 30. Only just. Sound of that diesel sat there idling. And down to a 15. Oh, the sound of the brakes releasing. See, isn't that the Railway Museum there? Could be. I'm not sure where it is in relation to the station. That could be it. And in we come. So yeah, a bit of a shorter trip, that one. But I did really enjoy that. It was over a bit too quickly, actually. And into York we come. Gorgeous sounding HST by the side. I do miss those. I used to hear them running through my local station. But we've all gone electric now. And then we come to the other undercover bit of York. Well, there's still snow. And in we come. And let everybody off. And on, it seems. It's a really nice place. Yeah, I do want to try and get to York. Obviously, it's split this platform to be coming from either end. That's quite cool. So this train would then have to turn around and go back out, obviously, because it can't go forward. So it's got to go out the other direction. Scenario complete. That was really enjoyable. Short, but really enjoyable. And I scored 1,000. Yay! Me, Chaos, and Larwood all scored 1,000 that one. Wasn't really hard, was it? But I managed it. So there we go. A bit of a shorter video. I said that longer trip will come up over the next week or so on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure yet where it's going to be. But do check out my other content. Also check out that Discord server. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe and ring the little bell notification thing. And you'll get notified when I put a new video out, which currently is every single day at 6 p.m. So you know when they're coming. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. And we'll end that there. Until the next time, if you have been. Thanks very, very much for watching.